What's going on? This is Kareem from DJBooth.net, and I'm here with a quick review video on the Sherwin-Vega P1800SX powered subwoofer. So yesterday we brought you guys the complete HD video review of the P1500X, which is just the full range 15-inch two-way speaker by the Sherwin-Vega P series lineup. This is, of course, the powered subwoofer edition. This is the 18-inch powered sub, and you're only getting bass from this. It's completely powered by a 2,000 watt Class D amplifier, which is responsible for 725 watts of continuous power on this subwoofer. So from the construction, we have a thick plywood cabinet with a nice texturized type coating to it, and this coating is meant to protect it from any bangs or scrapes or niggles that it can get. You have a full steel cage on the front to protect your woofer from any bangs or any accidents. Same type of steel cage that is present on the P1500X speaker. You have your big open air port down here. That way you can move and displace all of that bass air from inside the cabinet straight to the outside. It's right in the front. You have all rounded edges. That way nothing's really going to get caught. And you have these nice ergonomic rubberized handles that you can grab them from on each end. And you have a 35mm pole mount, so you can use the Sherwin-Vega pole to mount a pole socket in here, and then you can mount another speaker on top of that as well. So we'll just turn it around now so you guys can check out the inputs and outputs. But before we do that, we'll just talk about the quality. The sound quality of the Sherwin-Vega P series has been, phenomenal. One of the best, or the best setup that we have reviewed here in the lab so far. Very high quality, and the subwoofer is the same exact way. You have really boomy, punchy bass, and you don't have like a rattly bass. Like when you really need your bass to be produced the same way that it's supposed to be heard on the record or on the track that you're playing, you want it to be accurate and not just to boom and flail all over the place and think that it's good bass. You actually really get that good, deep, rich, accurate bass response with the P1800X powered subwoofer system. So excellent quality in the sound, and you're definitely not going to be disappointed there. We ran this through a 2.5-hour stress test where we bumped this at crazy high levels, and we never had a time where it cut off or cut out on us. Some of the other subwoofers out there that you might spend a little bit less money on will probably cut out on you if you try to turn it up to the 75% mark and really bumping some serious music through it. But with the P1800X, you turn it up, you crank it, it never wants to cut off, it never really hits its top limit, and it always just stays punchy and accurate throughout the whole time that we used it. So excellent sound quality. Let's take a look on the rear input and output options next. Okay, so here we have the rear of the unit, and it is a fan-cooled Class D amp that they have here, 2,000 watts again, 725 watts continuous. So your fan is down here in the back. You also have ports to supply, a nice cooling ventilation system, so your amp will always remain cool when it needs to. You have your power cable down here, your on-off switch. You have a main volume control knob, so you can control the total main volume of the subwoofer by itself. You have a front light limiter switch. You have a high pass through and low pass sub on-off switch. Vega bass boost to provide more bass. And you have your polarity reverse. Sometimes when you're playing your music, the bass might sound muffled or better one way or another, so you either reverse the polarity or have it off depending on how your system sounds. Next up, you have your inputs. You have two combination XLR 1/4-inch inputs, input 1, input 2, and you have two throughputs as well, and then you have another link output to link to additional setups as well. So you got a nice, good set of inputs and outputs. You got really nice, tough, sturdy construction. It's 84 pounds. So it's a little bit hard for a mobile DJ to lug it around, but not impossible. You have your handles here. Great for mobile DJ use. Great for your permanent club type setups. And this is what you buy when you want to have a really professional sound system and you really want to sound good wherever you go and you're going to be performing at. So we're going to go ahead and recommend the P1800SX just the same way as we recommended the whole P series, the P1500X, to any DJ who just wants top quality sound and who wants a system that's not going to just knock out on them or, you know, throw up any problems during your performance. They're durable, they're made to last, and they sound great. So for more on the full written reviews, you guys can head on over to the link at the top of this description or www.djbooth.net/DJS. You can also follow us on Twitter. The username there is @DJBlaze_DJBooth. And keep on subscribing to the YouTube channel. That way you know when these videos are going to come out first. Our username here is Real DJ Blaze. Thanks for watching.